What's up YouTube? In today's video, we will be establishing a connection between n8n and our locally hosted Python code so that our n8n can send information to it and can receive back the data that is generated by that Python script. Now, why is this very important? Doesn't n8n already have a code block for Python? Well, yes, it does. However, it is mainly used for basic Python code and will not be enough for things like Selenium or other complex libraries. One last thing, this video is just a demonstration and not a tutorial. Moving on to the workflow, as we can see, this time things are gonna be a bit different, and that is mainly because for the first time there is actually no proper trigger to the workflow. As you can see here, I have just set it up as whenever we receive a chat message. And the main reason for that is because that is not the main purpose of today's video. If you want to see that, I have previous videos that go into more complex triggers for our workflows. However, since today the main focus is to run this Python code that I have written over here, which basically opens a Selenium script, as we will see in a bit. So let me just shut this down and re-enable it. And as we can see, we have our service running at this port, which is great for us. So if we go here and we send a message, before I actually send a message, let's just see this database. This is where the data will end up in. Now, I did say that this will be mainly focused on running Python code. However, I didn't just want to stick to that because that's a bit boring. So I needed to try something else as well. So I have set up mongoDB over here for the first time in my channel. So we will be using that, and we have a new node here called split out, which I will explain in a bit. And for the first time, we will be using two n8n workflows in one workflow. So basically it's a 2-in-1. So let's just begin this. Let me just check here. Yes, port is running. So let me just type in a random URL and then we will see what is actually going on. So this can be any URL at all. So I'll just type in instagram.com. So now when I run this, you will see that over here a new Chrome has opened up, and that is basically Selenium doing its thing. Now I have set it up so that it does stay like this for some time, just so I could show you all that a Chrome instance did open up, and that should be the execution completed. And this will run automatically, as I will show you guys in a second over here. As you can see, if we look at the time 59, and that was 1 second ago. If we look at the webhook, you can see that it did receive the Instagram URL over here, and it should successfully store over here once I refresh my database. Now, what exactly is it storing, you might ask? Well, not much in terms of data. If we go over here for 1 second, we can see that for the most part, these are the only things that it will be storing, because I didn't want to create a very complex Selenium script, because then I will have to keep in mind API limits and stuff like that. That is not the main focus of today's video. Today's video was to just showcase how you can run Python using n8n. So as you can see here, the database that I did tell you guys about. And you can see we have Instagram, and these are the three things that it extracted from the website when it opened up the Chrome instance. So again, a little bit basic. However, um, today there were a few new things that were showcased on my channel. First one being using multiple n8n workflows just to do one task specifically, and another one was to run Python code. As over here, as you can see, it actually does shape processing URL, and you can actually use more URLs if you want to. So if I go over here and I just type in another URL, I don't know, let's just do uh, let's just do this. Let's type in this, and as you can see, another Chrome instance does open up, and it will stay like this for a while. Now this when it runs the workflow, it extracts the page title. So if we looked at Instagram, as you can see, the new one also just finished up. For LinkedIn, the page title is login or sign up, which is what you see when you open up the link and it is highlighted in bold. The same goes with Instagram over here. So that is basically what it is extracting, and you can see the timestamp over here and the URL. So as you can see, everything is working fine, and we should see Instagram. Oh, my bad. You should see LinkedIn over here as another field in a second. So as you can see, it does show that over here that it successfully ran with the code 200. If you go over here, as you can see, LinkedIn does show up. So everything works fine, and that is it for this workflow. So that is pretty much it for this demonstration, and I will be bringing more workflows to you soon.